Hey guys, Ludicrous here with the full completion walkthrough for Roads of Time. This released on the 5th of July 2023. It was developed by Game On Productions and published by 8 Floor Limited. It can be found in the Xbox and PlayStation stores for $4.99. It's a top-down resource management game where you need to collect materials to complete each of the levels. Full completion should take you around 25 minutes by using the skip level function by pushing in the left analog stick and giving yourself infinite resources by pushing in the right stick. There's a total of 11 achievements or trophies to get, all of which can be earned by only playing 4 of the 60 levels within the game. These are level 16, 21, 34 and 40, and all of which are timestamped below. So let's jump into it and I'll show you how the level skip mechanic works. So once we've got into the overview map, just press A to load up level 1. Once we've loaded in, all you then need to do is push in the left analog stick. This is going to fire off some beautiful fireworks and give us a completion with 3 golden stars. Just press A to continue and then we'll load into level 2. Exactly the same again, so once we're loaded in, just push in the left analog stick, the fireworks will go off and we'll get another 3-star completion. Just rinse and repeat this until you get to level 16, which is where we're going to need to do one of our full level completions. So now we've skipped ahead to level 16, we're going to get 4 achievements in this one and we're going to play this one out completely in full. So once we've loaded in, we're just going to tap A to close down all the menus and start the game. Once we're in, we can then hold down the right analog stick and this is going to give us a load of resources which we can use to send our robots out to build and gather things. So first of all, I'm going to press A on this ancient portal on the right hand side. That's going to build that. We're then going to clear the rock pile and build the farm at the top. So just press A on those 3 buildings and we should get 2 achievements pop, one for architect and one for workaholic. And now that the teleporter is built, we can concentrate on the middle of the map. So just clear the wood debris. And then we want to send our scientist over to release the prisoner. And then we're going to work on these 2 bridges. So just keep clicking on the bridges till they're fully built. I believe it needs 2 or 3 clicks before they're completed. So once those are built, we can then cross them. So the south one's done first. We're going to click on that pit or hole in the ground to fill that in. And then there's a swamp on the north side of the bridge. We're going to fill that one in. We need to clear this fallen tree. And then if you take note of the bottom right, you'll see our power-ups fully charged up. So if you press X, that's going to speed up our robots and also give the achievement for turbo engine. We're going to build the barracks, which is on the very left side of the map. And then we're going to clear the debris to the very north here. So the wood pile and the stone pile. That warrior that we rescued is going to go into the hut or the barracks there and become a warrior. And then we're going to utilize him as a weapon to kill this jackal at the very top. So once the path's cleared, just keep clicking on the jackal. You'll need to click on him 3 times to kill him outright, and then we can get past with the scientist and repair that stone tablet at the very top. Repairing it twice will give us the achievement Time Patrol and also finish up the level. This will give us all 4 achievements on this level, and then we're free to move on to level 21. So once the scoreboard comes up and you should have 3 stars, just press continue. We'll go back to the overworld map. Here we're going to need to skip an additional 5 levels until we get to level 21. So now that we're at level 21, we're just going to press A to enter this one. We're not going to skip this one. It's another one we need to play out in full. This one we're going to get 2 achievements called Activation Module and Dark God Servant. So just press A to start, hold in the right thumbstick to give yourself a load of resources. We're initially going to upgrade the car. This is going to give us 2 drones or robots to use, and then we can start sending them out. So first of all, we're going to clear the rock pile that's at the crossroad there, and we're also going to build the barracks just beside it. We are then going to need to clear the crystal because it's currently blocking the path, so just click that. And then we click the pit to fill that in, and then we're going to go and release the caged warrior. You'll also notice that we have a pickaxe ability on our hotbar. Once that's fully charged, all you're going to do is press Y and that's going to pop you the activation module achievement. So as I'm releasing the prisoner, that comes off cooldown ready to use. So just press Y to use that. Gives us the activation module achievement. And now we're simply waiting for one of these jackal enemies to come down, and then you just press A on one of them. Your little warrior that we've now freed goes out, gives him a quick spanking, and we should get the achievement called Dark God Servant. So once that's popped, just push in the left thumbstick to finish the level. That'll give you 3 stars, and now we need to go back to the overworld map and skip another 13 levels. Once you reach level 34, which is displayed here, we're going to have to play this one out in full. And again, we're going to get another 2 achievements from this level called Time Knot and Cornucopia. So just press A like we did previously, hold in the right thumbstick to give yourself a load of resources. We're going to upgrade the car straight away, so we get a couple of drones to play with, and then we need to clear some of this rubble. So just press A on the fallen tree and the pit to get those cleared. Press A on that little sign of the woman, that's going to build a house for her. And then we're going to click on the ancient portal here on the left hand side. There is also an altar of Ra. To get this achievement for Cornucopia, you have to repair all 3 altars. That's one of them repaired, the others are scattered on the outskirts of the map. We're now going to clear the top side of the map, so there's a swamp to fill in. There's also a pit there which I'm going to fill in, and there is a second altar of Ra which we've just repaired. We need to clear the logs, and then there's another pit. So once you've got those obstructions out the way, we can then build the ancient portal, and that's going to move us to the very south side of the map once that's built. So we can then start clicking at things at the very south, which is a pit that we need to fill in. And then all you need to do here is actually click on the scarab altar. I've clicked on the bridge and the vines, but you don't really need to click those. There's that golden scarab altar there in the middle that you need to click, and that's going to clear the scarab at the very top of the map, at the very north. He's disappeared now. So we now have access to the ancient portal, get that repaired, and then we can move to the very east side of the map to fill in that pit. But wait, before you do the altar of Ra, don't click on it just yet. We have a new ability on the hotbar at the bottom. If you see, there's now an hourglass. We're going to wait for that one to cool down, and then we're going to press B. That's going to unlock the achievement for Time Knot for using that new ability. So we're just going to hang fire for another 30 seconds or so until that's come off cooldown. Once that's come off cooldown, like I said, just press B, and that's going to pop the achievement called Time Knot. And then as soon as that's popped and you're happy to proceed, we're then going to click on the altar, and that's going to get repaired and give us the achievement for Cornucopia, and of course finish the level. So once you're happy both of those achievements are popped, just press A on your 3 stars there. You'll be thrown back to the overworld map, and what we need to do now is skip another 6 levels, and we'll eventually reach level 40, where we're going to pick it up again and do another full level. So once we reach level 40, just press A. This one we're not going to skip. There's only one achievement we're going to get on this one, which is to kill the lion at the very north of the map there. So just press A. We're going to give ourselves a load of resources by holding in the right thumbstick again. Click A on the car to upgrade that and give us additional robots to play with. And then we're going to press A on that first pit, and then A on the fallen tree. And what we're going to do is work our way up to the north here. Fill in this pit. Then we need to clear the rocks and the wooden pile. We need to go both north and west here, so we need to unlock a warrior as well as clear the path on the left hand side so the warrior can get in. I've also upgraded the car a second time to give us 3 robots. Not really necessary, but one was sat idle, so I give him something to do. So now both paths are being cleared up into the enemy. What we're going to do is click A on the barracks and A on the prisoner. That's going to in turn give us a warrior, and then we can start clicking on this lizard character, get him killed, and then we're going to repair the bridge on the north side. I am slowly working round to the second prisoner. I don't believe it's necessary. You can complete this level with just the one. I'm not entirely sure why there is 2. So I'm repairing the bridge in the top left here. That's fully repaired, and we have our warrior already ready to go. So we're going to press 3 times on this jackal. Once he's dead, it's going to give us access to the lion, and then I believe you need to hit this one 4 times, and then once the lion dies, we should get the achievement Big Boss. At this point, you should only be missing 2 achievements. This is for skipping a couple of later levels. You don't need to play them out in full. So the first one in question is level 50, so we're going to need to skip an additional 10 levels until we get to the very end of this path at level 50. Load the level up, and then we're just going to push in the left thumbstick to skip the level and give us 3 stars, and that's going to give us the achievement called Deadly Enemy. So it may look like we finished the game. There isn't. There's another 10 secret levels hidden away. Once we get to the overview map again, you're going to tap the right bumper on the Xbox controller 3 times. That's going to highlight the purple spiral in the top right. Click A on that, and then this is going to take us to an additional 10 levels. So skip the first 8 until you get to 58, load this one up, and once you skip this level, you should get the achievement called Antique Aficionado pop and give you the full 1000 gamer score. If you found this guide useful, drop a like. If you want to see more content from myself, please do subscribe.